Hey y'all, it's your boy, Chelsea, Christ Incarnate, coming at you with a message about this shift that's happening. I myself have released willingly and excitedly some physical attachments to people, to substances, to food, to it's just like this, oh yeah, it doesn't have to be so hard to surrender into Spirit's will, into remembering what it is like as a human. I was suffering. Y'all saw me suffer. I was suffering for a really long time, and Mama Gaia got you with she's got a medicine for any ailment. And for me, the time for my medicine outside of myself is over. And I have said goodbye to my twin flame. Who is he acting? He's a narcissist. And the thing about empaths, and especially twin flames, it's like we can overlook that. We can go into the true self by like excusing the ego. The ego is our responsibility. Don't excuse nothing for no one, all right? For this clarification message, I feel about the weekly energy that came out. I am using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish and Selena Fenech. I have the Doreen Virtue cards, the Romance Angels, the Soulmate cards by Tony Carmine Salerno, and the Druid Craft Tarot deck. So let's get started here with the Riddle Fisher. Divination, seeking out and finding answers. Right now, this is a time for you to sift and for you to dismiss so that you have room to hold the good stuff, for you to find what is out there, what you are worthy of. Washing clean, setting ripple effects, and also I love how in this picture she is wading through water with her feet. So this is very root chakra. This is wading through the emotions. This is trusting the unknown. This is following your feet and working with what God has given you at this point in time. All right, seek and ye shall find. But if you seek that which is self-sabotaging, you're not gonna find it. All right, that's what that divination is all about. It's about connecting into your divine nature so that you may seek what is trying to come toward you. So the Grail Fairy, fertility, return of life, health, and life cycles, accompanied with the littlest fairy. All right, so the appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and the small. This is you. This is any This is any trivial thing. This is attitude of gratitude for absolutely everything. Small example, my little agitations with angels interruptions and whatnot, like I'm appreciative about it because it's forming me into a person that can say no. That is allowed, like I have to allow myself to be able to provide change, to be change, to say, to create change. Everything is around us for a reason. Everything is for us for a reason. It is to get us to a place where we recognize the value in everything. The value in everything will give us nourishment. If we stop, right now I'm seeing us through the angel's perspective. We're like little kids throwing a fucking hissy fit over eating our vegetables, over eating the broccoli, over doing what is good for us. All right? Stop pitching a fit. If you are, really, really, really bask in it, soak in it, form under it if you are sensitive and willing. Right? Dark Moon, maturation, growing up, introspection, and know thyself. I'm sensing and leading by example. I love you. I love me. There's a part of you that you've been turning away from that has been cast into the shadows that need to be brought to the light. Shimmer, glamour, confidence, allure, charisma, whatever responsibility, whatever change, whatever you've adopted for yourself that is not of yourself, total. U-line. That was the big truck. U-line, but U-Haul, I get that synchronicity a lot where it's like, you are the one who hauls everything. You're the one who creates the direct line with spirit. No. No. You need to know where you draw your own boundaries against your glamour, your stardust. You're the one who creates limitations just by not listening to who you truly are. And that will only cause this sort of like need to reflect. Lie down. Lie down. Honey, it's our friend. Lie down. Lie down. Any activity it's okay. It's you and me here. All right? Don't worry about that. See no evil. See no evil. Stop. Her perspective. Always on guard. Not her fault, but her responsibility. So, mature. All right. Grow. This is root chakra stuff, right? She's laying down still, so that's nice. Seeking and finding. Baby? No. No, I'm going to have to put you in the car now.
Be right back.
When my puppy was little, I transferred. I spoiled her. I used her as an it just wasn't healthy with where I was living, my family and all that. And so like I actually spoiled her by not being in a place to be able to give her to be able to tell her what I wanted from her. So it's hard for an old dog to learn new tricks, but not impossible. Always use me as a direct reflection if you can, all right? All right, so that's the tone we're going to leave that message on. Let's get the Druid Craft Tarot, and let's pray over this. I'm asking Spirit, I'm feeling a need to ask Spirit and clarify aid. Can we get a message for those watching this video about what to do? We have a lot of cards that spilled out, and I only want the top 4. That's what I'm feeling. Prince of Swords. Swords generally being the thought realm. Now's the time to get going. Now's the time to say yes to the sun, to the shiny that happens against the darkness, right? When you find the answers, when you get to know these answers, now so many of you, the reason why I feel called to put this message out there is that you don't want to do the work of piercing through the veil. You don't want to do the work of harnessing your thought and putting your belief behind a new way of thinking. It really is that simple. So if you haven't begun to think good things or flip the script in your mind, that is where this begins. There's no way around it. No way around the power of your thought and what you do with it, because this is the Prince or the Knight of Swords. This is very rapid energy. Your thoughts are rapidly manifesting. Be fucking careful, yo, because you will create what you think. And this energy often has action behind it. And when I say action, I'm talking about vocalizing. Be very careful about what words you choose, about what you choose to give form outside of yourself. That's the most beautiful direct reflection of speech. Only say good things. We're not talking about dismissing the bad. We're talking about growing from whatever you got going on. This is responsibility. This is getting hurt. Okay. Hurt yourself. Hurt your ego. It's okay for you to be in pain as long as you are being genuine in your search. Because so much of what you can receive can only happen by how much you are willing to be changed on the inside. Co-creating and the Fool. The Magician and the Fool. 1, 2, 0, 1, 0. Feminine, masculine. As long as you are sharp-witted, as long as you're sharp against the contrast, which lives in your own mind, it does. We all have that shadow self. We all allowed ourselves to be put away, our true selves. Your true self knows that anything is possible, that the dark void of the unknown is where all form is birthed. This is practicing your form, being very careful of your unique alchemy. To co-create, and I know people who watch this channel are on the same frequency when it comes to Mother Earth. And if you're not, and if you're a troll, honey, I love you. What are you going to do? Going into the collective consciousness, it's the more you sculpt yourself and get going on the good stuff, you will become someone who can see the positive ripple effects of the form of this 3D reality through your divine masculine movement. This creates this. This is dependent on this. There's no way around it. This is a very, like, some people, I'm feeling like there's a lot of unappreciation and a lot of self-woe. So take a look at yourself and flip that script to appreciate, to recognize, to find what it is that you really want. How? How do you find it? Well, I don't know. Through the own self. A message about self-love and the love bond between spirit and viewer, please, spirit, with the romance angels. The bond of self-love, which is the bond between self and spirit, technically. But you can see the relationship of you and spirit outside of yourself, even though it's not really the way it is. If that's what you need to do, that's cool. I mean, I have relationships with different energy entities, you know, that's just a different sliver of spirit, whatever have you. Hold on. Okay, again with a lot of cards. And again with the first 4. All right. Honeymoon and attraction. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Honey, if you think it ain't bliss, boy, are you wrong. Focus on the small things and magnify their beauty, their magic, their essence. Enjoy this. This is fun. This is a game. This is the ultimate condition, rule of this life. That you are responsible for how you live. This life is good. A year ago, I would have taken Eric's, I don't even give a fuck. I would have taken Eric's dismissal as like, oh my God, but the love, and why can't he see? And now I'm just like, boy, bye, because I'm having fun. I've been getting a lot of messages, and I'm taking that responsibility, and I'm piercing through the veil, and it's like, I won't be in my own way anymore. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy this story. Right now things are good. Just enjoy yourself, okay? Enjoy yourself fully, completely, without guilt, without reprimand, without... I mean, you want to seek the good stuff. You want the good stuff to find you, honey. You are the flower, not the bee. Stop working so hard and start emitting your own, being responsible for your own frequency, your own thought realm. I've been there. I've been in places where everything was perfect. I was reading a book. I was full. I was happy. I was high. I had a drink in my hand. I had wine. Everything was good, but I was not enjoying myself. Not fully. There was something I didn't recognize about me that I needed to move forward with. So I tried to enjoy myself with the prescription of what was around me. Enjoy the way you can enjoy life, and the only way you can enjoy it. You're not authentic. If you are struggling right now, you're not acting in your authentic self. You're choosing to wear the mask of egotistical representation of yourself. If you're having a hard time, that's only because you won't get real. If you don't like a certain relationship, if you don't like a certain, hi B, if you don't like a certain situation, circumstance, love it. Don't react to it in any way. That is false. Because only love is real. So if you love your situation, if you enjoy the moment fully, if you see this life as a honeymoon, if you appreciate the beauty and the beauty and value of this exquisite and small, exquisite, I mean, that is just, I wish I had my dictionary so I could read the true definition. The written definition. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, and that is with you and your egotistical self. It is time to take off the ego mask and get really, really real. So let's see what this final message has to say. Wow. All right. Love yourself first. Let your friends help you. Make the effort. This could be the one. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive or just attractive. If you don't like what's going on, don't put your energy outside of yourself. Don't play the blame game. A lot of people may be doing that. Just remember, life is a mirror. Love yourself. Love your situation for what it is. Love yourself through your situation. Love the pain away. Your ethereal team is always working on your behalf. They cannot help you if you do not want to be helped. You have to let go of some control issues, but it's not, I mean, that card would have popped up, right? This is about, this is releasing control. It's about acceptance. Which might be work for you right now. Don't get in your own way. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yo. Only you are in control of your thought and your action. Only you can obtain this for yourself. Only you can become this. God ain't gonna put an outfit on you and say, here you go. You gotta make that outfit. You gotta find that raw material. You gotta make your silk. Chop wood, chop wood, boil water sort of thing. Chop wood, boil water. It's just like a phrase that means like the trivial ain't trivial. It's accumulative for your highest and greatest good. So make the effort. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You already have what you need. This life good. This life is good. You already have the raw material. You already have yourself. This could be the one. You already are the one. You're the one. You just have to convince yourself of the fact and be willing to do whatever you need to do to feel refreshed, replenished, purposeful. I just asked if there was anything else. Not with that. I would like one message from the soulmate cards from Tony Carmine Salerno. A message about self-love. Everything happens for a reason. And even though the reason is sometimes unclear, I graciously accept all that transpires in the knowing that it unfolds through love in accordance with the divine will of my soul. With the divine will of my soul. So don't let ego trip you up. All right, babes? Love you so much. Might record the weekly. I don't know. Just felt like someone out there could really use a boost. Okay? A boost in self-affirmation. A boost in your own power. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. I haven't had the greatest time, but I am now. Once what? Once what? I decide to. Right, babes? Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along the way. Thank you so much for those who reach out and get a service at this point in time. You are so very loved. And I need you in the way that you need me, in a way that you don't even know. Take care.